Welcome to the first installment of 1,000 Ways to Heal. My name is Ryan Deneault. I'm a fourth-generation British settler and a Skeetcheston Indian band member. My Indigenous grandparents were Albert and Anne Deneault, and my British grandparents were David and Mary Askew. My father, Wally Deneault, carries my Indigenous roots, while my mother, Helen Askew, represents my British lineage. I hold deep love for both sides of my family, and I wouldn't change any part of my life path. But it hasn't been without its trials. I've faced the challenge of finding my place in society. The Indian Act's policies successfully assimilated me into a Canadian citizen, leaving me in a complex space. I am 3 generations removed from the reserve, stripped of any Indigenous tradition, culture, or language, considered white on the reserve and Indian off it. I received racist remarks both on and off the reserve. This, coupled with some significant childhood traumas, led me to search for a way to numb the pain. I found my escape in drugs and alcohol starting at the age of 13. I've been a functioning addict for my adult life. While in the throes of my addiction, I only thought I was hurting myself, but that's never the case. You're always impacting the ones you love. In November of 2020, I stopped using drugs and alcohol and embarked on a healing journey I know will continue for the duration of my life. I've spent my career working with and being of service to others. I've spent the last 15 years working with Indigenous groups in the mining industry and a local nonprofit agency working with fire and flood victims in Merritt, Lytton, and the surrounding Indigenous communities. Recently, I launched Healing Between Worlds to focus on truth and reconciliation and peer addiction coaching. I volunteer my time as an assistant chair of the board for Ask Wellness and as the chair for the Lytton Unmet Needs Committee. Join me weekly as we explore various topics, including my healing journey, my return to my Indigenous roots, and the broader path to healing for Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities, provinces, and nations. Together, we'll spark your healing process, break down barriers, and create a safe space for all of us to heal and go. Remember, there are 1,000 ways to heal, and we heal when we walk together. I'm Ryan Deneault.